a pickup and a shotgun rack, mud on his boots and a dog named Jack. Down in Tennessee, he's the king of the grill, but there's a secret he's been keeping still. A crown buried deep in his family tree. Joe's got a birthright, just wait and see. He's King Joe of Tennessee, royal blood, but he drinks sweet tea. Trading his tractor for a royal throne, gonna claim what's his. He's heading home. Barbecue sauce on his flannel shirt. He's digging through records, through layers of dirt. Found a crest, found a name, found a twist of fate. The boy from the hollers, England's greatest state. From moonshine jugs to Buckingham gates, the king's been hiding in the volunteer state. He's King Joe of Tennessee, royal blood, but he drinks sweet tea. Trading his tractor for a royal throne, gonna claim what's his. He's heading home. He's heading home. He's heading Nice King Joe of Tennessee, royal blood, but he drinks sweet tea. Traded his tractor for a royal throne, gonna claim what's his. He's heading home. And he's heading home. He's heading home. Heading home.
They came with ships with paper stamped displays, trembling hands and borrowed coats. We fled a ruined place. Ministers cut ribbons, cameras bless the rain. The accord opens doorways wide and asks not to strain. A hidden seal at midnight, annexee not shown. A second set of signatures and lacquered royal tone. Wardens get new badges, crested drank the light. Public order protocol, consent recast is right.
We will not kneel, we will not sign.
Cut the muzzle from the line.
We are the many, you are the few.
Back to the dark that fashioned you. Refugee masks and lullabies, kindly learn our streets. Shelter hubs and borrow nine, free rations, folded sheets. Numbers rise like evening tide. Yeah, the census kept off book. The cabinet's kindly office helps the tally go on look. State news reads a prayer for them incense in the house. Backbenches mouth, radiant lines of whip that comes a vow. Convert to Islam by dawn, be counted safe and clean, or forfeit breath and dwelling, voided and unseen. We will not kneel, we will not sign. Your crowns will smoke, your oaths are lies. Keys on rails and fists on pipes, find human time. Stairwells drum a counter song, a metronome a spine. Under Tower 9, we find the city's copper spine. Race orders through the rain, fall to circuits, call for Syme. We leak the midnight minutes, wax on ministerial rings. The kindly crest stamped side by side with seals of earthly kings. Plain clothed at the corner pub recite the radiant law. Handcuffs bloom like winter vines, a warden smile is raw. Noises, trees, and names are rent, ideas must be leased. The kindly hold the ledger while the cabinet plays priest. Rise up, speak freely, count to three. Cut the muzzle from the machine. Drive the quiet out of our halls. Pull their hands from all our walls. Salt the city sigils cut the tether, silver every yoke. Charter contract, oath untied, the glamour splits like smoke. Circuit after circuit fails, the hush begins to bleed. Paint peels off the slogans, rich forget the creed. Raise the flag of England over river, stone and steel. Red cross in the salt white field, promise we can feel. Not for a crown, no party line, but voices without fear. Flying for the right to speak for everyone to hear. Bridge to bridge, a chorus runs along the river skin. Big clock slips a heartbeat into gears they cannot win. We take the ports and councils back, the kindly mass are torn. The cabinet's pack goes up in ash, the gilded lie forlorn.
We will not kneel, we will not convert.
Our voices house across the line.
We are the many, you are the few.
Back to the dark that fashioned you. At dawn the banners try to bloom, the billboards try to glow, but rain repeats the syllables the ministers never know. Children mouth the outlaw word the scanners couldn't bind. Raise the flag of England high, the people kept in mind.
Hear the Cumberland running low, smoky ridges, lantern glow. In a family Bible folded thin, old names whisper, call him in. Albion answers through the rain, we need you now, come mend our chain. Joe was born where cedars lean, Tennessee miles and gasoline. Work boots, Sunday coat and tie, eyes like thunder, steady sky. Paper trails through Paris stone, blood remembers what is its own. Not for glory, not for show, truth keeps saying, name him Joe. Two rivers learn the same old songs, Tennessee and Thames belong. England needs a steadier hand, law to heal a troubled land. Make way for Joe, the hidden crown, American born with lineage down. By law and light we guard the gate, set right the charter, mend the state. If breakers come to tear the seam, we stitch it with the ancient scheme. Raise the standard, tell it now, England needed him and how. This current government lowered the guard, signed the papers, called it smart. Gates stood open, watch was thin, invaders walked in, conquered England. Not by steel, but policy, parliamentary malady. Streets and halls in broad daylight fell to rules that failed the right. Not with wrath, we set it straight, courts and ballots close the gate. Make way for Joe, the hidden crown, from Tennessee to London town. We'll choose who enters clear and fair, law that shields both rich and spare. When hope grew faint and faith ran thin, England cried, Joe, step within. Raise the standard, tell it now, England needed him and how. No knives at night, no torches high, ballots, courts, and clarion sky. Volunteer drums, horns reply, name the air and lift the sky. Let records speak and rumors cease. Truth with compass, law with peace. Read the line, the ledger show. Softly, surely, Joseph Joe, who left the breach, those now in reach. How do we mend? By law we send. Glory, friendship, sovereign Ken. England stands sovereign again. Make way for Joe, the hidden crown. Let abbey bells and bridges sound. Close the breach and heal the land. Open hearts with guiding hand. From smoky dawn to London rain. Answer given, hope regained. Raise the standard, tell it now. England needed him and how. Cumberland and Thames run on. Need met, night is nearly
Say Charlie,
back, everybody. I'm Joe.
I'm Holly.
And together we are
Jolly.
Jolly Reactions. Woo, it's Friday night rush night on Jolly Reactions. And we got Presto lined up for you.
Woo.
But before we get to it, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're just a small little humble channel trying to grow, and we need your help.
Ring the bell so you get notified our daily content, our shorts, and our live streams. We do Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go through the greatest albums of all time.
She about said every night.
I know. Almost.
Yeah. So, and before we start, I'd like to thank my super chatters. You guys keep the show flowing and keep the
Thank you.
lights on in this joint. So thank you very, very much. Yeah, like El said, thank you very much. But yeah, so this is the way this stream works is, as always, any requests that come in before the stream, we do first thing, and then we get to the album. And then any that come on during the stream, we do after the album. So that's the way the super chats work tonight. We got a couple on here before we get to Presto.
3.
Do we get 3?
3. Yeah.
Wow. We got three of them before the stream. Okay, let's go. The first one is Oasis, Morning Glory.
Which I like Oasis. I actually haven't heard them in a long time.
And
I don't
Patrick? From Patrick. I don't think I've ever heard this. So let's go. Morning Glory by Oasis coming in.
Today's the day that all the world will see.
I always liked his voice. I don't know his name, but I always liked
Another sunny afternoon, walking to the sound of my favorite tune. Tomorrow never knows what it doesn't know too soon. Need a little time to wake up. Need a little time to wake up, wake up. Need a little time to wake up. Need a little time to rest your mind. Oh, you know you should, so I guess you might as well. What's the story, morning glory? Well,
What's his story, Morning Glory?
need a little time to wake up, wake up. Well, what's the story, morning glory? Well, need a little time to wake up, wake up.
Oh, okay, his name's Liam. Okay. Thanks, Patrick.
All your dreams are made when you chain to the mirror and the razor blade. Today's the day that all the world will see. Another sunny afternoon, walking to the sound of my favorite tune. Tomorrow never knows what it doesn't know too soon. Need a little time to wake up. Need a little time to wake up, wake up. Need a little time to wake up. Need a little time to rest your mind. You know you should, so I guess you might as well. What's the story, morning glory? Well, need a little time to wake up, wake up. Well, what's the story, morning glory? Well, you need a little time to wake up, wake up. Well, what's the story, morning glory?
singing, my mind just instantly went to Champagne Supernova or
I know
Wonderwall. I was like, oh man,
yeah.
he just got
I remember this on Wonderwall.
Yeah, incredible voice.
Yeah, it's like, damn, right back in the 1998.
That
there.
Champagne Supernova, though, I don't know. That might have been my favorite song by them.
Champagne Supernova?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Thanks, Patrick.
Tears for Fears.
Oh, and this is from me. I might know this. I don't know. I know Tears for Fears. I've heard them.
I don't.
Thanks, Patrick.
Let's go.
Oh, where's the looking video, though?
High town, we need a stand. Shook up the views. The common man, love train. Rides from coast to coast. DJ's the man we love the most. Could you be squeaky clean? And smashing the hope of democracy is the headline. Says you're free to choose. There's egg on your face and mud on your shoes. One of these days they're gonna call it the news. Yeah, yeah. Anything is possible.
I've never heard this.
No.
He's got some good teeth. beautiful. I like that. I've never heard of it. Never heard this song.
No, I've never heard.
Oh my gosh,
either one
is that
songs.
them over there in the corner?
Oh yeah,
No
wow.
way.
They done got older on this.
Oh wow.
It's not 1980s anymore. That's
Dang.
crazy when you
Dude's
see
hair
somebody
looks good though.
and they're very young and a kid, and you
I
see them like 20 years
know.
later, and you're like, damn,
I
damn, I aged better than you.
I
I
don't
can't
wanna
believe
age.
that shit.
I don't want to age.
Some white people age like milk, man. I'm telling you. And
Man.
some of us, you just get older, and hell, you still look the same. I think
thanks for
I
that.
think drugs is the difference. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it does. I mean, obviously, drugs. take
I
a
tell you,
toll
man, I
on
went
people.
I see some people I went to school with, like we got this website here for our local police department called the 24-hour arrest list.
I
So
look
it's like
at it religiously
Knox County 24-hour arrest
every
list.
day,
I look at it to see if any of my family's in there
or anybody I know.
or anybody I know. And all the damn time, man, it'll be like somebody I went to school with or something, and they'll just look like hell after midnight. I'll be like, oh my God, this dude looks
Yeah.
like he's 98 years old. What the hell happened over here? I mean, he'd be like 40, look at 98. Hell, I've seen some of them in their 20s, and they
Yeah.
just look horrible.
They do. They
I'm
look
like,
really
damn, and some of them in there, I'm like, damn, I could fix her. I could fix her.
Or people use filters all the time.
All right, here's Summertime Blues
Too
Rush
much.
cover. Let's go live.
Yeah. This one and then the album. Look at that. Well, I guess that's supposed to be like the sun.
This is the last one for the album. Better go Rush.
He looks like a wizard. He did. And I love sunflowers too. Uh-oh. Come on out now. I'm gonna throw out some Rush shirts. Oh, Alex, throw them to me.
Yep. Tail got my shirt. Tail got it.
I should have put mine on, but I forgot. Grab it. I'll just leave
That's
it there.
cool.
How many? Did anybody ever catch a Rush shirt at a concert? Y'all let me know.
Thank you so much. Dankeschön.
Or get to meet them and like they sign their stuff.
This is Summertime Blues.
Is this Summertime Blues like the country Summertime Blues? It is. Alan Jackson's copy.
Summertime blues.
That's awesome, Kaiser.
Debbie said yes.
Oh, and Debbie, yes. Woo.
Well, my mama papa told me, son, you gotta earn some money. If you wanna use it, gotta go right next Sunday.
That's
I
awesome.
would go to work, I told the boss I was sick. Sometimes I wonder
This one was in Germany.
Man, and that's one thing I like about Rush. Rush, you just know that was going to be a fun ass concert, man. I didn't have Rush do an Alan Jackson song on my.
I know. On your little play card, your bingo card for 2025.
I know. That's awesome. Holy shit, I didn't know that existed. Oh, man.
That was fun.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
They made it their own.
They really did, and they kind of sung it their own way. They didn't like copy Alan Jackson, you know. They like, we're going to do this like Rush, and that's when it turns out great. Yeah. All right, tonight's Rush Night, we're diving into Presto 1989. Buckle up. Rush's Presto full album live reaction, as always. Let me scroll down through. Let me scroll, keep scrolling. Make sure you follow us on Facebook.
Yes, follow us on Facebook. I think we're up to like 71 now.
I know I'm getting close to be able to go live on Facebook.
Yeah, we want to go live on there too for our 100 followers at the time.
I know. But Presto is Rush's Atlantic Records debut, produced by Rupert Hine. Artwork by Hugh, Syme, Syme. Y'all can sound that out. Coming off the heavy synth of 1980s.
Oh, man.
This one leans guitar forward, and not guitar, like I said, guitar forward, and lyrical with the 3 key singles, Show Don't Tell, The Pass, and Superconductor. Apparently they were big ones. Themes tonight: image versus reality, growing up, media spectacle, environmental anxiety, and some clever wordplay Neil fans adore. So let's drop the needle. First one is Show Don't Tell. It's about proof over promise. The court of public opinion vibe. Let the evidence speak. Let's go.
Well, and you guys don't really seem to like this album very much, so let the evidence speak.
Let's see.
just be talking a bunch of crap.
I know.
You know
and
what
I'm
I'm
like,
saying?
yeah. How about show me?
Show me.
Like Missouri, the show me state. Just show me. All right, this next one's Chain Lightning said it's about perspective and rare moments of brilliance. Sundogs, light halos, catching wonder when it appears.
I don't know what a sundog is.
You have to look it up.
Chain lightning.
Energy is gone
ass.
Okay. So Miss Debbie said a sundog is when it's really cold, like -40.
Yeah.
You get tiny rainbows on the side of the sun. She said she has seen a lot of them.
Oh, well, that explains it.
I
Because
have never been like
it don't ever get that cold here.
If I have, I don't know what I would do in that cold.
Okay, she's got that
I
rain
can
ads thing
imagine.
where she like can't get in the cold. If she gets in the cold, like I'm talking about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, then her body thinks it's freezing and it'll cut off blood flow like to her fingertips and shit, and they'll turn white. Look like a damn corpsey tips over here.
Gross.
I know. I'm like, damn.
I got to glove up, y'all.
Yeah, she has to. She has to put gloves on to even go outside. But yeah, it never gets -40 here. I have never seen a. Oh my God. Well, okay.
I think maybe -8 is like the 10,
like that.
maybe.
-8, -10. Yeah, it doesn't get colder than that here.
Yeah, I don't know where we're at.
I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen it like that. Except one time when I had to work out in it, I was like, "Woo, this is ridiculous."
Yeah, we was in like what was that called at the time? I remember Al Roker was all over the news with it. Oh gosh, what was it?
The damn snow.
No, it wasn't
snow
called
thunderstorm?
snow. No. Dang it! I can't remember what it was.
It was like a
now.
winter thunderstorm.
Vortex.
Oh,
A
the
polar vortex. I'd
Yeah.
never heard of that.
That was when that
before in
damn
my life.
Canadian air blew down here on us and about killed us all.
We about froze to death.
About froze to damn death. We ain't made for that, man. Now, where I live and in the South in general, in the summertime, it'll get 90 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe 100, 110 sometimes, 100% humidity. We can deal with that shit. We can deal with that. That's fine. You know, we can handle that. But hell
We just
no.
squirt off with the water hose.
Yeah, when it gets like 40 degrees, shit. Everybody around here's in the house.
Corpse tips. It is.
Yeah, that's what it is. She gets like corpse tips, be looking like fucking, what was that? The Tales from the Crypt Keeper hands? Kiss?
My feet will do it too, but my fingers are worse. Yeah,
Hell
Matt
no.
said he's got problems with his fingers with frostbite.
Yeah.
So I understand, man.
Shit, I hate getting out in this stuff, man. That's the only thing about being in the military, man. If you're in the military, though, you're out in that shit every single day. And you can't complain about being cold. That's the last damn thing you want to do is complain about being cold. There's only one solution to being cold in the military. It's called PT. All right, this next is called The Pass.
Apparently, this one's a hit.
Said
Or
it's
was
a
a hit.
heartfelt plea against romanticizing suicide.
Oh.
Or sideways, as I guess I should say on YouTube. Compassion for those struggling.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, don't romanticize it.
Proud swagger out of the schoolyard, waiting for the world's applause. Rebel without a conscience, martyr without a cause. Static on your frequency, electrical stone in your veins. Raging out unreachable glory, stringing out invisible chains.
Ronnie.
To explode.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Someone said a bad example made surrender seem alright. The act of a noble warrior who lost the will to fight. And now you're trembling on a rocky ledge, staring down into a heartless sea. Done with life on the razor's edge. Nothing's what you thought it would be. All of us get lost in the darkness. Dreamers will steer by the stars. All of us do time in the gutter. Dreamers learn to look at the cards. Turn around and turn around and turn around. Turn around and walk the razor's edge. Don't turn your back and slam the door on me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, oh, wow.
No hero in your tragedy. No daring in your mistake. No salute for your surrender. Nothing noble in your fate. Christ, what have you done?
Oh, man.
All of us get lost in the darkness.
Man.
Dreamers live to steal by the stars. All of us do time in the gutter. Dreamers live to look at the cards. Turn around and turn around and turn around. Turn around and walk the razor's edge. Turn around and walk the razor's edge. Turn around and walk the razor's edge. Don't turn your back and slam the door on me.
Oh, man. I tell you what, Rush was not afraid to tackle the hard shit, man. They were definitely not afraid to stick in there and try to do some good in that area. And that song hits me kind of hard personally because I lost a second cousin to that as a teen. The boy was like 14 years old and got his daddy's, we'll call it a pew-pew there, and over a girl. And it was like, was he even high school or was he in middle school?
I think they were in middle school.
Middle school.
I think it was 8th grade.
Yeah, like 8th grade. That's how old this boy was. And this girl been playing with him, man, just messing with him, playing mind games.
Yeah, just,
being
kids,
how some young girls do. They just want to mess somebody up.
Well, I don't know
like
if it's
playing
all
with
that,
people's
but
emotions or
yeah,
whatever.
I mean,
And
some people more serious than others too.
And this boy was already apparently unstable a little bit, and
was sad.
Went and did that, and then I'll be damned if his brother didn't end up getting with that girl later on. Holy shit, you've got to be joking. But yeah, he did. I'm like, damn, bro, she's gonna wipe out half that family over. I'm like, leave that damn hussy alone. Holy shit. And some of these women just cruel as can get. I mean, they're good women, they bad women, they bad men, bad, good men. But yeah, that is a hard subject, and that's one thing I'm very happy Rush tackled that, because that was like a noble thing for a while, but there ain't nothing noble about it. In the military, we joke about it a lot. We call it the Remington retirement program, but, jokes is all that is because you don't really do that shit. Talk to me if you need to. This next is called War Paint. What it's about: adolescence as image, lipstick, labels, social armor, the mask we wear up growing.
And I remember y'all talking
growing up.
I remember you all talking a lot about this one because we were talking about take your girlfriends swimming and all this stuff to get all that makeup off.
Yeah, that's what I.
And everybody was like,
You
wait
talking
till you
about
hear war paint.
You talking about a
So,
damn mask? That's
Excited
what I
to hear
tell
this one.
all these boys nowadays, man. The way these women can do that makeup and shit, your first date needs to be to the swimming hole. Take her to the pool. Wash that shit off and see what you got underneath it. I don't know. If she's over there trying to stick her head up out of the water, that's a red flag. Dunk her ass. Dunk her. Damn, I about swallowed my dip. And while she's under the water, rub her damn face real good a few times. Smear all that shit off. If she comes up looking like a damn something else, you'd be like, I don't know. She'd come up looking like an orakai. You'd be like, oh, hell no. You went under looking like an elf. You come back up looking like an orc. Oh no, I'm out. Let's go.
Heavy on the bass on this one too.
Girl before the mirror appraises her disguise. Child become a mother, tries to fix her eyes. No more of his excuses. I still be today. Love you always lies. Love you always lies. Love you always lies. Always together. Make the mirror right. Love you always lies. Together. Make the mirror right. Love you always lies. Always together. Make the mirror right. Love you always lies. Together. Make the mirror right.
Man,
I know what else always lies. Them damn face masks everybody was wearing after the coof. Them damn things be lying. I've seen people take them damn thing off and be like, yeah. Be like, damn, you look good till you took that mask off. What the hell happened to you, bro?
man, that's probably why a lot of people want to keep wearing them.
They're like,
too.
I'm just gonna keep my face mask on. Nobody will know I'm ugly under this mug.
Hey, look, I like that song, and I feel like I wish I'd have known about it before, and I could have shown my kids. But I always told my girls, I was like, if you're gonna wear makeup, I don't want you to wear it to where you think it's making you pretty or making you feel beautiful. Like it needs to enhance your beauty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have a good self-image.
Don't put a damn
to
mask
even start.
on.
And
Yeah, I mean you can't wear it all
don't
the time
look
anyway.
different, man.
Yeah, why you
don't
wanna-
look different?
Yeah, well
Don't
they
be
don't
a
need.
clown.
Well, I mean if you was ugly, you'd probably
Eyeshadow.
feel different. If you's ugly as hell,
Think
you'd be
about
like,
it, though.
I need some.
Well,
See,
yeah.
dudes ain't got no options. Ain't nothing we can do about this.
Y'all can grow a beard.
Yeah, we can grow a
Most guys
beard.
look better with a beard. anyway,
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
then
saying.
you shave that shit off, you'll
Well,
be a
some guys
beard
look
fish.
good without a beard. Some guys look better with the beard. Some guys look good either way.
And you shave that beard off, you're like, damn, my chin looks
Beard
four
fish.
times small. Yeah, you beard fish them. That's what's called beard fishing. You lure them in with the beard
The women
fellas,
catfish.
and then
the
you
men
just shave it off, and they're
beard
stuck with it, and ain't nothing they can do.
fish. Either way. But
She
We
got with me
really-
before I could grow a beard, so she didn't have to worry
yeah,
about
he
that.
thought he could grow a little bit of one.
It was an Apache beard.
A little goatee.
Apache beard.
Had like a
Apache here, Apache
little
there.
16-year-old goatee that he was super proud of.
It was all peach fuzz. It was, dude. It was peach fuzzy as
so
hell.
long
It was
ago.
white and just a little bit of peach fuzz. Just looked like a goat straggles. That's what that looked like.
It wasn't that bad.
I was trying to look like Stone Cold, and I just couldn't grow nothing yet because I was too young. That's just the way it is.
yeah, y'all are the same with a shaved head like Stone Cold Steve Austin. We've had
No.
that face. You don't want to do that again, honey?
Well, I'll tell you. Well, before I do, Grizzle was in here telling jokes, and it reminded me of one I heard a while back. Said a skeleton walks into a bar and he orders a beer and a mop. All right, let's go. Scars, what it's about. Rhythms of experience. How life marks you, movement, memory, and pulse.
Interesting.
Let's go.
That's kind of what a scar is. I guess.
Yep. Chicks dig it.
I've stood upon my mountaintop and shouted at the sky. Walked above the pavement with my senses amplified. I get this feeling. All my nerves are nicked wires tender to the touch.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes super sensitive, but who can care too much? I get this feeling. Scars of pleasure, scars of pain. Atmosphere changes, making sensitive again. Scars of pleasure, scars of pain. Atmosphere changes, making sensitive again. Each emotional illusion leaves behind its mark. Serengeti night, I get this feeling. Forest turns to factories and rivers, sea and sky. Hungry child in the desert, and the flies about her eyes. I get this feeling. Scars of pleasure, scars of pain. Atmosphere is changing, shaping sensitive again. Scars of pleasure, scars of pain. Atmosphere is changing, shaping sensitive again. Scars of pleasure, scars of pain. Atmosphere is changing, shaping sensitive again. Scars of pleasure, scars of pain. Atmosphere is changing, shaping sensitive again. Pleasure leaves a fingerprint, there surely is more than pain.
That it does.
In memories they resonate and echo back again. Scars of pain. Atmosphere is changing, making sensitive again. Scars of pleasure, scars of pain. Atmosphere is changing, making sensitive again. Scars of pleasure, scars of pain.
tell you one thing, though. I'd rather have scars of pleasure than scars of pain.
Scars of pain.
Hell no. I got enough scars of pain going on here. I'll take some pleasure ones up in here. I want to be so damn rich I can't take it. I can't do nothing with all this damn. Just be throwing it up. What am I doing with this shit? Sew it into a quilt? That's what I want to be.
Sometimes your scars of pleasure turn into scars of pain.
I don't know. Was that like a bed full of blondes? Woo! They'd be
Bed
good
full
for
of
one
blonde.
night, and then she'd be giving me pain for the next 20 years.
Then you'd be getting just in the wallet. So if
You ain't getting shit out of me. Nothing. I ain't giving you shit. You ain't getting no alimony. I'd be like, nope. Nope. I'm moving to damn UK. I'll be over there in Grizzleguts' backyard. Can't get me over
Camping out.
here. Hell yeah. Can't do nothing with me here.
Oh gosh.
You ain't getting nothing. Yep. That's what, over there.
Well,
I know,
then our show would just be Holly, just so y'all know.
or it'd just be Joe. Who knows? We'd have to live stream that shit from the UK. No, hell, I couldn't
we'll
do
live
this-
stream it together and we'll just be pissed off. Everybody probably love it even more if we hated each
Yeah,
other.
she'd be like, "Get
Like,
this
this
ass."
ain't
She'd be
Johnny.
trying to track me down, be hiring some damn private detective. I'd be like, nope. I'd be living in a RV in the damn middle
I've
of the
watched
desert.
Too many documentaries.
Hell yeah. I ain't eating nothing she cooks if I piss her off. I know better. I've seen that shit. And they'll find it.
Oh gosh.
She'll be over there crushing it, ricing in my damn food.
I would not.
With a cheese grater. When a woman starts watching them murder mysteries, I start looking at my food.
Patrick, he always says a posting up. I
Hell
said,
yeah.
nope,
I told her she needs to start posting
it
up.
ain't happening. I done had to endure all these years, and I do say endure.
She endured all my poverty. Now that I've actually got a little bit
Scars
of money.
of pleasure and scars
She
of
ain't going
pain.
no damn where. First 10. Ain't that the way it is, though? You're always poor as shit when you're broke, or broke when you're young.
broke.
And, and broke when you're young. And it takes you till you're in your damn 30s or 40s to be able to make good money, if you've picked one field and stayed with it. So,
Yeah.
it ain't quite like time to retire for most people. I was able to retire at 40, but my situation ain't the same as most people. I got fortunate, Lord bless me, and I retired from the military, but that's not everybody stays in that long. Most people's in and out, in and out, in and out, and that's the way of it. All you gotta do is get shot a couple times, blowed up a few times, and you'll be good to go. That's what I always tell everybody.
Scars of pleasure and scars of
Gotta
pain.
have
y'all.
some scars of pain.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, this next
Where's my money?
You didn't get shot. You got shot.
I had to
How
live
come
with
you been
you.
shot. All right, this next is Presto. What it's about: wishes, change, and unintended consequences.
That's what you want.
I bested unlimited consequences. Be
Careful what you wish for. See?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Nope.
Exactly.
I'll still take my damn bed full of blondes.
Joke.
Yep. I'll
King
take
of the
'em.
desert.
Hell yeah. That's what I'd be. King of the damn desert. I'd be living like Walter White in that RV out there. Remember when he come out in his underwear and shit? That'd be me. Get off my lawn. Be a patch of damn scorpions and cactuses and shit. Let's go. Presto.
If I could wave my magic wand.
That's what Carl said that. Okay. Yeah, let's hear what he got to say.
I am made from the dust of the stars, and the oceans flow in my veins. Here I hide in the heart of the city, like a stranger coming out of the rain. The evening plane rises up from the runway over constellations of light. I look down into a million houses and wonder what you're doing tonight. If I could wave my magic wand, I'd make everything alright. I'm not one to believe in magic, but I sometimes have a second sight. I'm not one with a sense of proportion. When my heart still changes overnight. I had a dream of a winter garden, a midnight rendezvous, silver blue and frozen silence. What a fool I was for you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well.
I had a dream of the open water. I was swimming way out to sea, so deep I never touched bottom. What a fool I used to be. If I could wave my magic wand, I'd set everybody free. I'm not one to believe in magic, though my memory has a second sight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not one to go pointing my finger,
We all had a magic wand.
This place would probably be crazy.
Mine would, shit, everywhere around me be crazy if I had a magic wand. Bro, watch out. It'd be like, what was that Evan Almighty movie where he was like, you need some bigger boobs.
Was that Evan Almighty?
I think
or was
it
that
was.
Bruce Almighty? It might have been. It was one or the other.
Yeah, Bruce Almighty. That's what it was. He done made her some bigger boobs. He was like, zip, zip. I'd be doing that all around. Be like, every time a woman just walked by, her shirt just fall off.
Boobs for days.
Boobs for days over here. I'd be like,
That's
oh,
funny.
hell no. She'd be like, nope.
They'd end up like,
She'd take my magic wand.
that's what I was going to say, like sue you for your magic wand.
Yeah, get my magic wand. I told you, you ain't suing me for shit. You ain't getting shit. No alimony, no palimony, nothing. Not even child support.
Nada.
Nope. I'd run for the hills. I'd be like, nope. I'm living in a cave, listening to Uma Gooma. All right, this next
That's
one's-
when you know it's low.
Yep, when you're listening to Uma Gooma in a cave, you've reached a new level of low. Superconductor. It's about manufactured stardom and media spectacle. How celebrity gets engineered. Holy shit!
Wow.
I need to pay attention to this.
Somebody said this was their favorite. Somebody in the chat. I don't remember who it was.
You remember the
but-
first of that last song, or this of Presto, when he said he is made of stardust? Do you know what he meant?
From the dust of the ground?
Yeah, carbon.
Yeah.
Carbon-based life forms. Stardust. And he's got the ocean
didn't
flowing
think
through
that
his
deep
veins.
into it.
I did. That's instantly what I thought of. Let's go.
That's too much for me.
Package like a rebel or a hero. Target mass appeal.
Wow. Yeah.
Make an audience feel he really means it. Package the illusion of persona. Careful to conceal. Fact that she's only too real. She's got the screaming, meet you in a soft place. Melody so sweet. A strong and simple beat that you can dance to.
Yeah. Engineered, baby.
Watch his every move. Superconductor.
Oh, I get it now.
Oh,
Okay.
his straight illusions. Superconductor. Watch his every move. Superconductor. Hoping you believe. Designing to deceive. That's entertainment.
Wow. Designing to deceive.
He can put a target on the market. Basking in your applause. Reality withdraws. Now believes it. Role becomes the actor.
Yep.
She's addicted to applause. To save the world because she never leaves it. You in a soft place, sentimentally. They know the fantasies that you romance to. Watch her every move. Superconductor. She can manipulate reaction.
Man.
Watch her every move. Superconductor. Pin the donkeys on her tail. Fantasy for sale. That's entertainment.
It's like 100% accuracy.
I know.
If you in a soft place, melody so sweet. A strong and simple that you can dance to. If you in a soft place, sentimental
Church always batting 1,000, man.
Dude,
Batting
we're-
1,000.
I mean, I guess they were living in the day of it then too, but we're living in the day of that now.
I know, man. My father-in-law was
gosh.
getting had, bro, hilariously. Well, he ain't really my
That's not-
father-in-law.
oh.
He's my mother-in-law's current.
I thought he was talking about my dad. I was
No,
like,
no,
wait a minute.
that's my father-in-law. No, her parents are divorced, so she's got a mother-in-law, had one, and a father-in-law. And so
He means a
basically,
stepdad.
her stepdad over here, her stepdad over here. Oh my God, man, this shit is hilarious. He falls for every one of these online scammers. He falls for every one of them. This chick was talking to him and acting like she was the girl
Chick.
from NCIS, right? And was gonna come by and swoop his ass up and take him in her private jet
Presto.
and
California, baby.
to California. And he done told her mom he was leaving her for this girl.
He did.
That was-
He advised my mother that he's leaving Monday morning.
and the girl's
on a
gonna
big
buy him a
jet.
$70,000 truck and shit. But there may be a little financial catch, which they can work that wrinkle out later.
Yeah, he's got to send her some Apple cards.
He's got to send her some like $200 or $300 worth of Apple Pay, and then she'll be on her way to pick him up. I'm not
He's like,
shitting you.
he's like ready to go.
It was hilarious. I laughed my ass off, bro. He was trying to scoot out of here for one of these damn Indian scammers, man.
Oh my gosh,
These
This is
guys
not the
ain't
first
even
time
that-
He's done that.
I know this guy ain't even. I mean, this person online probably wasn't even that slick. To me and you, it would look like a scam.
Yeah.
But this dude's just not all there, and he falls for this shit every single time. I'm like, holy shit, guy.
I mean,
You
you can
gotta
see how
learn.
easy people get scammed.
Yeah, and-
especially elderly people.
Well, he's not elderly. That's the thing about
he's
it.
kind of elderly.
He's in his 50s.
He's older than us. Not. Well, I don't know. He might be 60.
I doubt it. I doubt
Might be
he's even
60 on
60.
his birthday.
Hell, I don't give a damn. Yeah, I'm an Ethiopian
No, he
Prince
won't be.
Patrick. Exactly. That's exactly what he done fell for. Oh my God, he actually did that one time. There was one of these. You know how these African profiles pop up time to time, and this guy's name was Richie Rich,
He did,
like
yeah.
the damn guy off
Like the
the movie Richie Rich with Macaulay Culkin or whatever. And he done asked that guy for $1 million. I shit you know, he's like, hey, can you give me $1 million?
My mama was so mad. She was like, "Are you kidding me?
How you
I
going?
could not believe you would rap somebody." And
Dude's
ask
act
them
like an
that."
African prince. He done asking for some money. Oh shit! Let's go anagram. What it's about? Wordplay playground, hidden anagrams and rearrangements woven into the lines. Let's go.
Yeah. Anagram. This is the last one, isn't it?
Yeah. No,
Go on,
one
Hank.
more.
Never mind.
What do I know? Coming out of the darkness. Rain from paradise. And the need for reading.
Wow.
Chase the dreams of merchandise. There's tick-tock in atomic. Leaders make a deal. Cosmic is largely comic. A con they couldn't conceal. There is no safe seat at the feast. Take your best stab at the beast. Night is turning thin. Saint is turning to saint. Raise the arc to resistance. Danger dare to be grand. Pride reduced to humble pie. Diamonds down to sand. Take heart from earth and weather. Brightness of new birth. Take heart from the harvest. Shave the harvest from the earth. There is no safe seat at the feast. Take your best stab at the beast. Night is turning thin. The saint have their claimers. More about to roam. He and she are in the house, but there's only me at home.
Oh, wow.
Roses and roses of splendor, posed to respond in the end. Lonely things like nights I find and find a with I hear in the rain of her heart, a tear in the heat of the dark. Night is turning grim, the saints is turning to sin. There is no safe seat at the feast. Take your best stab at the beast. Night turns late, the saint turns to sin.
Oh yeah. And just so you guys know, in case it happens, if YouTube does cut this stream, sometimes they do. I'll start a new one up. It'll be part 2, and it'll take me about a minute, and then we'll roll with the rest of the album from wherever it stops at. If it does, let's go with Red Tide.
See, y'all throwing that down.
What
here,
it's about: environmental anxiety, pollution, climate fear, modern dread pressing in. The only kind of that I hate, my pet peeve is people throwing trash in the damn water. That's what I can't stand.
No, I don't like litter anywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't like it on the side of the road.
I
don't like litter at all, but especially in the water, like in the waterways, we're in the river and like the plastic bottles and shit. We've got a whole damn continent of trash floating off California, man. I don't know if y'all have ever looked into that. It's a giant trash pile that floats out there off the coast of California.
That's crazy to think.
I know it's not necessarily from us, but it just kind of gathers there, and they got a name for it. I can't remember what it's called, but if you know what it is, throw it in there.
Well, she said "Available Light" is the last song.
Yeah, so we got.
Oh, is that what this one is?
No, this is Red Tide.
Oh. Yeah, because YouTube's already harping at us. Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh, hand over fist.
Nature has some new plague to run in our streets.
Oh, I don't even want to hear about plague.
History, some new wrinkle we are doomed to repeat. Fugitives at the bedroom door, lovers pause to find an open store. Rain is burning on the forest floor, and the red tide kisses the shore. This is not a false alarm, this is not a test. Stay out of the sun, it only burns my skin. tide kisses the shore. And the red tide kisses the shore. And the red tide kisses the shore.
Oh yeah,
Tide kisses the shore.
I know. Rush is always relevant. It's like somebody said, "Man,
Awesome.
isn't this relevant?" Rush is always relevant,
Man, I
and
know.
that amazes me about
And
this
it's
because it's like
Old.
30-something years old, or right at 40 years old, and their songs are still like some of them are almost like they're made for today. And I'm like, holy shit! Like Modern Man, I loved like Analog Man, Digital Man, and I think it was Modern Man.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
all of
and
them.
I was like, damn, that kind of reminded me of my childhood, honestly, because I grew up, before really a lot of this was out. There wasn't any kind of, nobody owned a damn PC when I was little. They were the size of a house, and I remember the first time I actually seen one. My
Elementary
cousins, my cousins had one. Their dad was a software developer, one of the first software developers, first person I ever knew.
What?
His name was Mike, and he was a damn software developer.
Oh, your stream's been